Okay, guys. So, basically, what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be coming through and showing you guys a little bit, a couple tricks and other things on how to decide if you have a good base, to decide you if you can get a good base going. Um, it's gonna help you with a lot of new. It's gonna give you a lot of new things to kind of look through and explore, and this this is gonna give you a new perspective on some bases. So obviously I'm in a pretty decent sized base here. Um, as you can see, I've put down a couple spikes. I'm gonna pick these up here because they no longer need to be here. So first of all, for anyone who's new to 7 Days to Die, I need to explain a few things here. One is that, see these bars right here that come across? You kind of glitch just a little bit when you walk across them, you bounce a lot too, the bikes glitch over them. The bikes used to be able to go through these. So these bars extended all the way to the ground, and this was not just a flat drop. This was a straight shot all the way down. The bike could go all the way down it and go all the way up it. Now here's the deal, they've patched it, so you can no longer drive bikes through these bars. So, one thing that you can do is you can leave these bars here, fix the first two rows here, alright? I put my hatch here so I can get in and out of the base. I'm gonna put another one like way further away on that side over there. You know, it'll be easier for it'll be easier to get in and out during a horde night. As you can see, I've spotlighted the crap out of my base. I can see 360 all the way around my base pretty easily, you know, no problem. Right now it is nighttime, and you know, I have no problem seeing anything right now. So basically, this is a decent sized spike pit. I actually barbed wired a little bit of it just for horde night, and I'm gonna let these barbed wires go. I'm gonna let them pretty much just be destroyed. I couldn't care that much about them. I need to remove you. I forgot because this thing does +8 damage. Or no, +8 insulation. Alright, anyway. If you guys see that I have anything and you want to know how did you get that, you know, Devin, how did you get that? You know, just let me know, and I can one, pull the footage from previous gameplay and show it, and two, I can literally just throw up a simple walkthrough. I can dismantle it and then reassemble it. But anyway, continue back to this base. This particular base here is a spike pit. This spike pit here is a very, well, not basic spike pit. It's got a basic design, but at the same time, it's a little more advanced than just a normal spike pit. Obviously, these bars are all the way up. I can shoot through these bars. I can melee through these bars. So when zombies drop down inside. And the reason I built this base so huge is because most of the time I tend to play with a couple friends. Hence, I have 3 mini bikes. If you guys want to know how to build mini bikes, just let me know. I could show you how to do all that as well. But there's about 1,000 tutorial videos out on how to do that. The reason I like to keep the fire arrow out, also for most people who are wondering why I'm running around with a fire arrow, it's pretty simple. Oh, I'm not thirsty. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just take my vest off for a little bit. Because these do -5, -5, -5, nothing, +1, yeah, and then -5, plus, is that 6 or 8? That's 8. Alright, no, that's 6. Sorry, I'm sitting way back from my TV. Anyway, here's my little garden area here. I'll come back. I'm going to show you how I basically run this. These bars up top, if you support them every 8 sets of bars, you'll be fine. I support them every 5, so I can make sure that large hordes could be supported on this. Here's my little main section here. If I get food and I don't want to take it all the way down, I can light this fire. And I have tons of fires stored, so I can make tons of fires and put them down. Now, this is the main area. This is probably the second most used area on my base here, when I'm involved in this area. Basically, you can look up, you can repair spikes through these bottom bars here. That's why I've put, just so everyone knows, these right here are 1/4 concrete. Those pillars that run up the walls and the ones that run up on the sides here are 50 concrete. It's 50 pillar concrete, these here. So where that's gonna be in your area, right here, 1/4 slab concrete. See how this one says Adobe Peach pillar 50? Well, if we keep going, there's concrete. There's concrete pole that is not something you want to use. Here is pillar 50, which is half size. 100 is full size. So, now that we've cleared that up, I have just one chest in here that I keep. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to crouch down because it's being glitchy. That I keep repair items in. So anybody who is playing with me comes over here, shoots it up. Like, see, this one right here is damaged. So what we would do is we would pull out one of these nail guns, pull out a little bit of iron. I'm gonna take his fire axe off. Oh shoot! Of course, I forgot. I wasn't actually in my inventory. I was a little somewhere else. So I'm gonna come in here, stick it right on. And then that one's a little bit damaged too. I'm just going to show you that you can hit these from underneath. And every now and then, shooting through these blocks, do not put land claim blocks down. I know that most people are saying to fix the problem I'm about to have, or I'm about to tell you that I have, you can put land claim blocks down. Do not do it, because zombies are attracted to land claim blocks. And if you put them around the outside of the base, you'll have an even bigger problem. And you know, it's something you really just don't want to deal with. What you really want to do, okay, and I got it. Thank you for telling me that it was busted. Anyway, so that's really all I needed to do. There wasn't too many bad ones up there. There was only 1 or 2 of them. Those were the most recent ones. I had 11 screamers, so I dealt with them quite appropriately. Also, for anyone who's kind of, you know, OCD about their inventory space, voila. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and finish taking these. Oh, let's go ahead and show you the main area here. So, you know, everything's supported very well in this situation. Some of those bars, as you saw though, run straight across. They don't even connect. So here's my little sniping area. I tend to be the sniper, and my friends tend to be the melee, and I built a couple blundergusts. The reason I have this is my sniping tower, basically. Okay, she's gonna walk back. I'm gonna... Cool. Bullets are glitching. Yeah, bullets are glitching. It's whatever though. I should be able to get her with this. There we go. She's down. Okay. But whenever whenever I'm up here, I tend to close this so I can walk, or I can walk backwards and turn. You know, it just makes it a little faster on me. I play with a very low sensitivity because the way that they did the sensitivity on 90% of their weapons is the sensitivity is linked to the sensitivity of your like actual controller. So, you know, if your controller sensitivity is shit, or it's stupid fast, your aiming sensitivity is going to be stupid fast. For people who have really easy aiming, that's fine. I don't have really easy aiming. I tend to fuck shit up a lot. That one there is kind of busted. That one there is kind of busted. Yeah, a lot of these right here on this edge are kind of jacked up a little bit. I cannot wait for Alpha. This is Alpha 14. This is console, just for everyone else. This is PS4. Alpha 14, Alpha 15. I think those can be implemented into the beta pretty well. Those are going to be nice, easy beta games. This was my tree farm going around the edge here. I have currently removed the trees from it. But now that Horde Night is over, I'm probably gonna go back in. I'll go ahead and go back in and show you how I do this. If I'm gonna show you how I do the other area, I might as well show you this area here. And this is just a very simple way to farm. Okay, these are no longer useful to me. I mean, they are useful, but just not right now. Okay. So what you're going to do is just going to place as you walk. Trees, you do not need fresh fertile dirt, or you do not need a hoe to put them down. And you can just walk, it'll tell you as soon as you can place another tree. It's not actually there, it's just glitched. It'll start growing out of that spot. Anyway, as I go around here. Well, that was a glitched tree. There we go. Now it's placed them in correct patterns. And this tree's gonna be really far back as well. Yep. I don't know why they're like that. Sometimes they glitch, sometimes they don't. I'm actually not gonna pick this corn. I want to leave this corn for right now. It just makes it easier on me if I don't pick the corn. Cause I need to come back when through when the trees grow, and I'll do everything at the same time. It's part of my habit. I do everything at the same time. I've since grown about 1,000 blueberries, so I no longer need blueberries. So I have just potato plants up, and I don't want to use these until I'm gonna craft more meat stew. For anybody who's doesn't know really what meat stew is doing, meat stew, yes, it attracts zombies, and yes, you can just use cans. You don't need to use these, but in my personal experience, meat stew gives you the most wellness. Hence, my health is 230. You know, I went out and I collected, and like I said, I had 1,000 blueberries, so I just started making blueberry pies. And then there is a nice little, I wouldn't call it glitch, but there's a nice little, well, there's a little glitch that you can do that you can duplicate items. I do not use these here. I do use the shotguns, and I don't use the, I mean, I found a better AK anyway, but I do not use these. This is all for random player use. So when people come into my game, and I mean, it is freaking day 54, about to be 55. Or no, it was 53, now it's 54. And it's day 54. Alright, I am playing on Warrior. So when people join my game, they're kind of screwed. Because zombies take about 20 arrows to kill, unless you get headshots every time, then it's like three headshots and they're dead. And it is not easy. It is pretty easy to level up if you know how to level up. But like for someone new who is just joining a random MP game, they're kind of screwed. So I pretty much I come in here, grab some of this shit, and go up and pass it out to people. That's what I tend to do anyway. And for people who want to do PvP, and attempt to kill me, all I have to say is you better hope when I come back, I can't track you, because if I can, I hunt you down, kill you, go to your base, drop mines inside your base, so when you get out, I make sure you don't have a weapon on you, because you drop everything. And I'll go around, I'll destroy all the storage boxes inside their base, and I'll go ahead and drop mines. So for anyone who thinks they're smart when they kill someone and take their gear, yeah, that's how I tend to deal with you. Now all these little potholes here, I was finding it weird how all these potholes just kind of popped up. Once these actually get one layer down, like similar to this here, I just put dirt, and I was farming up here while I was building the base. I built a smaller base up here, and god damn it. I built a small base up here, and I will show you the style of base that I built. I'm gonna be going now. I'm actually going to take my mini bike. I'm gonna show you two styles of bases. Okay, so this is a spike pit right here. This is a higher level spike pit. I'm gonna show you a lower level spike pit, and then I'm also gonna show you a few upper level or lower. I'm gonna show you, that's an upper level one I showed you. I'm gonna show you a couple lower level ones. I'm sorry if I'm about to have a really bad skip glitch coming up here in a second. As soon as all this kicks to load, I'm gonna have a pretty bad frame rate skip. It's sad that I know that. Okay, also here's another thing. See animal up there? The little dog, right? If you're on a mini bike, it does not matter what it is, run it over. He's dead now. You can get hide off of him, and you can get animal fat off of him. Same thing with any other animals you come across in this, you know, in the world here. Any animal that you come across, even bears, by the way, guys, even bears. You can actually come through and just run them over with the mini bikes. They're, you know, they're not very hard to kill. Shoot, man. They, I mean, I just find it so, like, weird, like, that you can just get the bike and do this. You don't need, like, and by the way, I find this really weird. I think Alpha 15, for consoles, they might implement this. Otherwise, this was intended for either much later use, or for a skill, you know, for a skill tree that they haven't even implemented yet. You can, it's telling you that you can put more than one seat on the mini bike. And it's also giving you it gives you the amount of seats that you have put on the mini bike. So, in my opinion, you know, I think what they're trying to do here, they're basically trying to say, you know, for people who haven't played, or are like what I do, they're joining a random friends game. You know, that's pretty much it. That you can have two seats on it. Well, somebody joined my game and went in here and did not close everything. So they tried looting and and raiding. I left like basic weapons down there, no ammo, very, very basic supplies. I even put a sign down the bottom that says loot at your own risk. But anyway, so I just, for people who join the game, This right here is a nice little area for them to come and stay for a night or two. Has campfires, everything. So anyway, the three types of bases that I'm talking about here. One is a spike pit. One is a pre-existing building and you just build over it. And then two is an ignored fortress. The only things that will tend not to ignore the fortress are going to be hordes. Hordes are the only thing that tend not to ignore this. And the only thing that they aggro to when you have a base like this is the door. So, if you want to cut the door, if you want to cut this door off, what you can do is put a hatch that goes into it. This one's unlocked, so people can come in, but then this one here normally stays locked. Once again, I've unlocked it because this is no longer the base I use. So as you can see, there's a couple there's a couple ways to get in and out of the main base here. I think I might take a few of these candles with me back to my other base. I actually forgot I put these candles in here. But there's a couple forges here with someone used all iron in that one. Here we go. There's a little bit left in this one here, so people can use these. Someone stuck their bed in here. And then this is where zombies actually spawned inside this area here. Because it is a cemetery, zombies can spawn inside it apparently. The iron bars I placed around a long time ago. That was actually when I was still here. When I was still using this base. I placed a lot of these iron bars. I went through, placed a lot of the rims here. Somebody looks like they've kind of done a little bit of they've been shooting at that wall for a while. Anyway, I'm gonna come over here and grab some of these blueberries here. Why are there more blueberries over here? We'll put down blueberries over here. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I haven't been to this area since someone joined my game, and I was talking to him and let him use a couple weapons, and I was making forged iron in here, and of course I left the doors unlocked and open, so he took about 1,000 forged iron, and then I went to shoot him again to take back my gear, and he shot me. He shot me before I could see him. I was coming down the hill, and as you can see, it's not loading. Well, apparently it loaded for him before it loaded for me, and he shot me. So that was kind of a bummer. Yeah, they can go right down this, and I've got an infinite water source here, and then I've got open doors, and I keep telling everybody to close this door whenever they come back. Anyway, you come in here and there's 2 beds I let a couple of my friends put down. There's a bunch of different crates in here. This is mainly for us. Me and my friends. It's not made for anybody else. This all here is made for general purpose. Anyone who needs it can have it. And if you guys remember my actual, my playthroughs, I actually no longer have a, oh, I don't want anyone to have that nail gun. I'll take that. Yeah, they can have just about everything else here. I'll take that because it'll top off my rounds there. Take an extra set of shotgun shells. That's fine. Alright, cool. Yeah, okay, it is locked. I was about to say I gotta go lock that door again. But anyway, this is a nice little underground base. This is actually pretty much 2 in 1. And I'll show you why stuff works and why stuff doesn't work as well. Like, these underground bases work very well. The only thing is, do not build it in an elevated area. If you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about, if you're gonna build this base, right now, I am in the valley. That is, you know, a perfect spot for me. This is where you want to be. You do not want to be anywhere else. You want to be in a valley somewhere. Oh, this is an earth fortress. Most zombies tend to actually ignore this. But I had a weird glitch on Horde Night, and I was inside the spike pit and zombies were spawning inside of it. So they annihilated the innards of that base. Completely annihilated. By the way, this entire area here, at one point... Doggy? Dead doggy. Sweet. Anyway, so a lot of this area here is pretty easily, there's a rocket launcher hole, quite apparent there. All this is pretty easy to make, and like I said, that is an existing building. That is a church that we, and a cemetery that we, kind of remade into our own thing. So, this is what happens when zombies, you know, are under you. They start digging and digging and digging, and then I dug a tunnel down and dropped down on top of them, and meleeed the crap out of them, beat them all to death. But this right here was a nice little attempt at a cave home. You know, I even put pillars in here to fix it. To fix the, you know, the cave-in problem on it. And well, you know, once you hit the bedrock, you can dig all you want. You can dig anywhere you want, pretty much. You can dig up to, I believe it's 20 spaces, but I'm not 100% sure. I double check it before you actually did it. But anyway, this was a nice little area here. This whole section right here was barred off, and then we had an entrance from the top that went straight down. Hence that little tunnel you saw back there. Well, zombies dug that tunnel out and fucked us over. So this is where you don't dig in elevated spots. They will literally find the closest thing to you. So let's say you're standing right here closer to this wall right here, right? You're standing like right there. Zombies will come over to this side of the wall here and just start beating on the wall and literally dig their way through. Literally dig their way through to you, which is kind of a pain in the butt. So I didn't want to deal with that anymore. So as I said, I kind of abandoned that base and screw it. Whoever wants to try and build in it can build in it. Well, my friends took it over and never did anything with it. So there's that. So I'm going to show you one last thing. So I've shown you an underground base. I've shown you an above ground base. I've showed you more than 3 base types here, but there's really 3 basic types of bases. And then there's even another one that I don't have in this playthrough. There's an over the water base. If you guys want to see it, let me know. And I will go ahead and put it up for you. But anyway, it's a water base. It's a floating water base. And like I said, I don't have it in this playthrough yet. I am going to build one though. Anyway guys. So this here is a very basic spike pit. The reason I say very basic is because you can literally build this before 7-day horde. You can finish this base before 7-day horde. The only thing is you may not be able to scrap it all the way. When I say scrap it, I mean, see this iron on the outside? It's basically, before they implemented actual iron, they before they put iron, they it was scrap. So I always default back to scrap. Sorry. This was supposed to be for my current base that I was building. I was doing a lot of it here. Alright, anyway. Back up to 100. That's fine. I can deal with a little bit of loss. I have water here. And if you want to know exactly how to drink or eat out of there, if you actually hit triangle on it, you know, to inspect, it'll say, you know, eat or drink left on D-pad. So that's what I tend to use. So then, you know, here's a couple items here that are pretty decent. You know, I leave health packs and everything, and it's unlocked, so people can actually use these items. I don't mind, especially if they're screwed on Horde Night. They can come over here. What I need to do is remove these bottom bars though, and I need to put these poles that go all the way down. Zombies every now and then, not always. So this is why I do not suggest this. But every now and then zombies will actually glitch, and they will pop through these bars. If I remember correctly, you can walk through these bars. It's like I said though, it's been a while. I don't remember if you actually can or not. Why is there an arrow chilling there? Don't remember putting that there. Let's see. What can I drop? That's stupid. No, I'll take feathers out. Is it just literally okay? What? I dropped you. Is it just one arrow? Weird. That was really weird. It dropped one of my arrows for some reason. But anyway, you know, you can come in here and grab whatever. That's what I let people do. Most of the time anyway. But I even forgot I put fuel in here too. Alright, anyway, so I tend to let people, and somebody fell into the spike pit. When I say somebody, I mean another player fell into the spike pit, and that is their book bag there. And they can't get to it because when they fell into the spike pit, they just stood there like, fuck, I'm dead. Yeah, you are. Just come over to the bars here and you can pick it back up. So for anyone who falls in their own spike pit while they're making it, that is one way that you can avoid not being able to pick up your item. So you guys can see I use a lot of these spotlights. I'm actually going to pick these up because I no longer need them here. I have a broken leg, so my guy is a little bit extra slow right now, which kind of sucks. So, did I only build 3? I thought I built more. Oh well. Okie dokie. So, just another player tip, when you're out and about in this world, the snow biome is probably your best friend. You're gonna want to mark this on your map. You're gonna want to mark the snow biome on your map. You can find a lot of materials in the snow biome. It has a whole lot more reach than everything else. Let's go ahead and start heading back. And holes are not your friends with mini bikes. Not at all. Alright, there we go. And we can go ahead and turn this light off. So, I'm going to drive through a little different area than where I was coming through. I actually need to kill one bear. As you can also see, I need to kill a couple zombie dogs. Ah, there he is. You see how the game decides to just kind of want to drop animals in front of me, like directly in front of me? Did I just miss? Are you fucking kidding me right now? No, don't go past that mark because the game will freeze. See, I ran him over. I didn't kill him right away, but... There we go. He's dead. Simple as that. This is a normal bear. By the way, when you get the challenge to kill bears, this is the bear you need to kill. Do not do not go around and fight zombie bears because you really don't need to. You really don't need to go and kill zombie bears. The reason I knew he'd spawn over there is there's a cave entrance right there. Bears tend to spawn during the day anyway. They tend to spawn around cave entrances. When it's not the day, they will go into the cave. So be careful. Be very careful. Especially like if you find a random cave or anything like that, be careful. Zombies, as I said, the bears tend to live inside the caves, not even zombies. If you can see bodies laying inside a cave, it is a bear cave. If you wait there long enough, or you just want to camp out inside his cave, I suggest highly you do not put a door. They will break the door. Put down a couple bars or wood, and then when he breaks a section of the wood out, you can easily shoot him through the wood. And I'm gonna glitch. Yup. Okay, cool. See how the game is glitched a little bit? Just give it a second, it'll load. Once again, why they do this, I don't fucking know. I don't know if it's just my world. One of my friends said it happened to him once, but I have not seen it happen again. So, okay, it's almost finished loading. Yep, there we go. Anyway, for anyone who has a mini bike, do not drive it in water. Do not drive it, yeah, don't drive it in water. Rain is fine, but actual water will make you get off the bike. You cannot reset the position of this bike. I don't know if any of you have ever played, like Dying Light or anything like that. For anyone else who's done zombie games, it has a little bit of crafting in it. For anyone who's played Dying Light, my God, you can reset the buggy positions. Thank God. This game here, I wish there was a way that you could link your little carts to the buggies, or not to the buggies, to a position, like you can link it to a pad and then bring it back to the pad, because my God, that would be amazing. You are a survivor. I don't like you. And there's a cop out there as well. There's a cop. There's a couple other zombies. Would you fucking die? Oh my God, I missed. Did you really just stun me with one hit? Suck it. Fuck forward. This is what I get for playing warrior. Great. Silent zombies. The reason I like using the flaming arrows on the cop is it tends to stop him from actually exploding because if he takes continuous damage, he will not explode. Look at that. That is beautiful. It's got tons of oil. And I no longer need vitamins, plus I have a little bit more anyway. Oh, she curved. Alright, anyway, but the flaming arrows, I actually didn't even use the bow. I used it once at the beginning of the game, and then I found a pistol really early into the game. So I ended up using that. Like literally day one, found a pistol. I was like, yes, sweet, you know, awesome. I can get all this shit done really quickly. So, basically what I tend to have people do whenever they join my game is they put their own box down, and then in their own box, we have one community box. But anyway, they keep their own box pretty much, and they put all of their items inside the box. You know, I don't tend to keep a lot of things on me. The only time I'm keeping things on me is when I know I'm going to need them all or use them all. So in this area right here, the reason I made this so big is because one, I can put tons and tons of stuff in here, plus if I fight zombies in here, I can run them in circles. So if zombies do get in, I can literally just do this, run around the pillar, they'll smack the pillar, I can repair the pillar as much as I need, but I can lock that vault door over there, they'll ignore it, aggro after me, and then things just become a whole lot easier for me. And as you see, she was trying to track me through the ground, she fell over in this amazing position, and now she's dead. So let's go over here and yeah, most of these are gonna be dead, so to the point where I can't even loot them anymore. That's something that irritates me. They mush so quickly, you can't get anything off of them or get anything out of them. It's really quite aggravating. But anyway, I'm gonna come out here, probably most of the way out there, and I'm gonna make blocks along the top of the water. But zombies cannot float. Zombies cannot float. So what I'll probably do is come out, hold on. There we go. I'll probably go out to about that shelf right there, or might even make the base of it like down in there in that area, and basically you make 5 or 6 poles going up, and you put basically just a little house up there. It's just a horde survival house. I would even spike the water, to be honest with you guys. You can put spikes down inside the water. I might actually even spike it down there. I don't know yet. But the water does damage very similar to spike damage. But the nice thing about it, no repairing spikes. So I am thinking about possibly a long-term underwater base. And then one way that you can get water out of a base, it takes a very, very long time. You can make a base, and then you can take a bucket and you can make an underwater base. The way you can do this is you can go through and take buckets, like a lot of buckets, keep buckets on your inventory, and you pull water with buckets. It sounds stupid, but it works. You literally pull water out of your base. You go outside, you throw it on the edge of the base, it rolls off. You throw it you put like a ramp that goes down into the water, you throw it off into a ramp, and then when you throw it into a ramp, oh, I need to patch this area here. Zombies are digging this towards my base. Interesting. Alright, anyway, you pull water out of the base of the bucket, go up, throw it on the ramp, everything rolls back down into the water, and then what you can do is super fun, is you can actually make water slides in your base. If you build it correctly, you can have, in order to get up and down obstacles, you can actually have water that gets stuck to the walls, because water tends to glitch in this game when you go more than 3 up and down. It tends to glitch unless it's a continuous outflowing source, then it doesn't glitch. I'm gonna have another weird glitch here. There we go. See, it threw me up on top of something there. The reason I built my base so close to town is most people are like, why would you do that? But I literally get attacked all the time. I get attacked so often, it's really not even funny. But the nice thing about it is I never really have to leave my base. They bring everything I need to me directly to my base. That is why I tend to stay inside. I don't really tend to go out too often. I'm more of this is my end game bunker pretty much. I might goof off and go and grab a few other items here and there, and I might go out with my friends whenever they want to do something. They want to go out and do something stupid, have fun, kill a bunch of zombies. We can just come out here, and everything's right here. So this is literally my scavenging. This is my type of scavenging right here. I don't have to go anywhere, and everything comes directly to me. Let me double check this crate before I go after it. I just want to see how far it is, how far of a walk. That's not too bad. With a broken leg it sucks though. Let's check time on that. I have 3 minutes and 4 seconds. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, he dropped, of course. That's the problem with the flame arrows. You can't exactly tell who or where you're shooting at. Now, you don't want to waste these too much. Oh, fuck it. How'd I go through your head? Don't you love how, like, when there's, like, one zombie, I can never hit him, But when there's, like, 30 zombies, or I'm feeling rushed at all, Or if I just, aim in and let it rip, I hit them almost every time. But, anyway. I'm gonna head out here and grab this. But, thank you guys for joining me. If you guys want to see anything else, just let me know, really. I don't mind. I don't mind showing basic stuff. And once again, that trick with the mini bike, that is literally because I apparently can't shoot. So, it makes it much easier on me when I can just walk up and or ride right up and run them over, or it just makes it really easy when they get stuck in trees all the time, because they don't have jump animations, they just kind of bounce. So thank you guys for joining me, and I want you guys to have a wonderful day. If you have any questions, any concerns, anything that you think I might be able to help you with, shoot it up in a comment. Hit me up in a comment. Just generally, just let me know what's going on. And if you have a better base, then if you think you have a better base, feel free to link your video in a comment, and I'll check it out, and then I'll tell you whether or not I agree with it, or I'm very blunt about things like that. So I'll tell you whether or not I agree with it, and what you could do to possibly make it better. In my base, the only thing that I believe I could really make better is if I come through and remove a lot of the flooring in my base, and I put supply crates in the bottom where I stand, just like I did on the other one, on the lower level spike pit. And as I said, that one was not a perfect one. That one was was more or less the precursor to the bigger base. I just wanted to test it out and see how it worked, and saw what type of things I needed to do. I definitely needed for that base. We've used the underground so often in it. So I definitely wanted to do something like that. That underground repair system, instead of standing on top of it and throwing boxes down and walking over boxes, because it's hard to get in there. I don't know if any of you guys have ever tried to get down into a base like that. It fucking sucks. My God. You have to basically build a stairway, and then you have to get it out to the center, and then you have to make it so you go all the way around, and if you don't drop a box like perfectly on it, yeah, it's weird, because you can drop boxes slightly shifted the one direction apparently in this game. If I'm looking at the side of a spike and I drop the box, it'll fall towards that spike. But if you're looking directly at the tip of it and you drop it down, it'll stay up there. It's weird. And sometimes you still take bleed damage. You won't take actual damage, you'll just take random bleed damage through the boxes. So here we go again. Yep, okay, cool. But anyway, and if you guys have ever figured out how to optimize the game so that you're not having these problems, I know I can just take out the God damn it, the extended range that you can see. I know it can remove a lot of that, but I don't want to limit myself to literally just 30 to 40 feet in each direction. That is not something I really want to do. Okay, he died anyway. That's the only thing I don't like about the flaming arrows. Is you really can't see where you're shooting. That hits you, come on. Fuck it. I'm done. What? I hate wasting revolver bullets. I don't mind sniper bullets because I have tons of them because I duplicated forever ago. I've never duplicated since. Well, never duplicated the ammo since. As I said, I duplicate all the time, and most of it is to give out to players when they join. So, but whenever other players come up and try and challenge me for anything, I tend to turn my sensitivity up. So, whenever people join the game, I always turn it up just to be on the safe side. But yeah, like I said, I tend to just let people have weapons all the time. That's why I have so many of them. I don't really do too much with it myself. I don't really care that much for the well, I only changed a couple levels. That's saddening. Anyway, I'll go ahead and throw that back in there. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining me yeah, thank you for joining me, and you guys have a wonderful day. I will catch all of you at a different time. Thank you. Bye now.